Hi and welcome to this Nutamis reading. Let's take a look at what frequency is about to activate. And it's going to be in 3 cards. The first one is details on the frequency. The second one is what can we let go of. And the third one is advice. So let's see what the frequency is that we're working with. And we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is awesome. And I'm getting... your dream life is getting closer than ever. And I know that sounds like utopic. I get it. But energetically, it actually does make sense because as the Earth's frequency is rising and we release more and more density on all levels, like from our individual lives, and the Earth is purging as well, eventually the idea is to bring us to a space that actually makes more sense with our natural alignment, and not just giving energy away to the old system, or just sustaining ourselves without realizing ourselves at all whatsoever. So the dream is activating in a way that it is within grasps. And also what I'm hearing is, if it was not possible previously for you to make anything happen in that regard, to not be too hard on yourself, because there's also a lot of dynamics and energetics that need to be in a place before something like this can anchor in the physical. So there's like, unfortunately, like a certain timing for certain people for certain things. So when you wonder, why are so-and-so getting everything I feel like I want in my life and deserve, or they get to create this and that and they have like all this support or whatever, it's their codes are different, and it works in layers as well. So there's like different levels of like intensity that we all carry individually. Like you can just look into a classroom and you could probably if you have 30 people, rank them in levels of intensity, like their natural like energy and personality. And in life it's pretty much the same. So what I'm getting is that the foundations need to be set by a certain frequency, and then it builds upon depending on the intensity. And your level of intensity requires something different. And as the elements come into place in the field, it's frustrating because you think what other people have is what you want, but trust me, when it's your time, it's going to be much more than that. And the level of fulfillment they might be experiencing in their situation is nowhere near how it would actually feel for you to have that. And the frequency you would emit when being fulfilled is so much more potent and so much higher. The impact is so great that it changes lives around you. And that's kind of like why it feels like it's always been delayed and put aside, or sabotaged, or all these things with interferences. Because you need to know there are energies that do not want anything that's going on right now to change. And the change makers have the highest potential, if you will, and you've always probably known you were destined for something like this, something greater. And frustration and anger actually disorient you from that path. So you have to just like kind of like disengage as much, like step back a little bit, kind of like don't take it too personally. Like I personally see things like that as a big like system and mechanisms. So yeah, and stoicism would help with that as well, to disengage your reactions, your emotions, and settle the mind when things are not working out in the order you would prefer. And now what can we let go of? And I'm getting the star, and it's saying like there's a divine plan. So however you think it should have happened, however you think it should be done, or that you should push and put pressure on yourself and make things happen a certain way, like release all of it. Like please release the pressure you're putting upon yourself in regards for your desires not coming to fruition just yet. When I say there's like a divine plan, like to me personally, just putting it out there in the hands of like people like to say sky daddy or something, like God, but this like more of a caricature of God, you know, just like, oh, here's my destiny, I trust you, I guess, you know. That's not exactly how I let go of things. Personally, I give it back to the natural order. And I see it as like, it's like universal cycles, kind of like how the planets like spin, how the galaxies work, how everything looks like the inside of a watch type like mechanism. So what I'm getting is like, trust your time will come. Nice analogy here. But that's what it is. More like trust the how can I say that, the harmony of time with a capital T, like the harmony of divine timing, if you will, in a broader sense that's outside of religion or deities specifically. And now what's the advice? And it's the Two of Swords, and I'm hearing to let go. I'm getting the field knows what you're built for. The field will tell you when it's ready for activation, and in the meantime, disengage as much as you can. Get busy, getting workout, bake, go in nature if you can. Anything that's like freeing your mind and releasing any type of pressure you would have a tendency to put upon yourself. I'm also getting, if you can, pick up books over reading on screens, like a phone, computer, or tablet, because it stimulates a different part of the brain. And yeah, I'm also like getting that the light we get from our electronics stimulates the eyes and parts of the brain into always trying to like organize it, because it's like you're getting light, also known as like data or information, you know, and it's like overstimulating the brain trying to like organize it even if there's nothing to organize. So that's why reading actual paper pages will be a lot more beneficial at this point in time, if you can, especially before bed. And I hope this resonated.